continue where we stopped in our previous class on number base. In this class, we will be taking basic operations in number base. So just as we have in other in natural number, so we will be taking addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of number bases. So, but before we move to that, let us take the basic rules in the operations in number base. So remember, in the previous class we considered rule 1. So, and that is, in that rule we said the number in a base must not be greater than that base. And there we also said the number in that base should be 1 lesser than the base. And we explained, you can go to our previous lesson to understand that more. And the second rule is this. So we can add together, we can subtract, we can multiply, and we can divide a number if they are in the same base. If they are not in the same base, the only thing we can do is to convert them to the same base. It is when we convert them to the same base, that is when we can operate on them or work on them together. So if you cannot, we cannot add number in base 5 with number. So when we convert it to base 5, we can now add it to that number that is already in base 5, or subtract it from that number that is already in base 5, or multiply it with that number that is already in base 5. So another rule is that when we are subtracting number bases and we went ahead to borrow from the other base, the number in which we borrow will be the same base that we are working with. What do I mean by this? When we get to the example, you understand it better.